So let's see if we can get this streaming thing working. That's right. That's right. What are we gonna call this? We're gonna call this the Minecraft 1.16.5 Forge Mod Development Introduction. Why not? Alright, I'm just typing out a description. We're gonna make this short for right now, so I don't bore you all to death because you guys can't really see what I'm typing here. Oh, there it is. Minecraft 1.16.5 Forge Mod Development Introduction. I'm Disdain, and I am live. We're looking at developing a Minecraft Forge mod. And I have developed a Minecraft mod in the past. It was way old days when you had to decompile and deobfuscate the code and then inject code in manually, and it was a different world back then. Now Forge makes it much easier to create a mod. And I had this mod idea like 5 years ago, and my kids are all playing Minecraft, so I decided, you know what? I will take the opportunity now to build this mod. So we're going to see here something about keyframes not being seen often enough. Keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. I don't know what that means, but hey, you know, it's not liking our keyframe frequency or whatever. So, okay. Let me explain a little bit what I got going on over here. This is, I'm using VS Code to do development. Usually I use IntelliJ to do this. I'll probably set up IntelliJ for the next stream. I lost my house in Hurricane Helene. Me and my kids are staying at the office right now until we get the insurance sorted out and FEMA sorted out and try to find temporary housing. So this is not my normal setup. This is a studio computer at the office that I just kind of threw the project on tonight to do this stream. So I am using VS Code instead of IntelliJ, and I will get IntelliJ set up on here soon. On VS Code here, there's a few things you got to do. It's a Gradle integration for this, so you got to install Gradle and the Minecraft extensions. And here, I'll show you what those are real quick. We're going to view extensions. Here we go. These are the extensions that I have installed right now. And the primary ones are the GitLens, the Gradle for Java, GitHub, and extension pack. Wait, is this? I can't read it. Oh, this is the extension pack for Java. I thought we had more than this installed. I think I'm supposed to have more of this installed. Okay, not important right now. I'll work on that later. But it is running right now. I think that I'm missing a couple things here. And maybe I'll get that situated for the next video and go over it in a little more detail. But essentially, I've got like the Minecraft extensions, the Java extensions, and Gradle installed, and GitHub. I think that that's what I really needed to do to get this running. So what is my mod? Okay, well, let's talk about this for a second. So my mod is an Economy and Commodities mod. And I guess it's best if I explain it to you by actually running it. So let's get a terminal going. Let's run a task. Let's do Gradle run client. And that should pop open Minecraft here in a moment. If I did everything right. Alright. Oh, we have another instant. Hang on, I gotta close these down first. I've got two instances of Minecraft running at the same time. Let's delete these. Let's do this again. Come on. Close. Maybe if I get the studio set up right, I won't have this problem. What is going on here? I have all these Googles open. What is going on? Alright, are we still running? No, we're done running. Good. Okay, let's get it running again now. I'm sorry about that. Alright, here we are, getting Minecraft back up with our mod installed. Now the mod's not completed yet, but I have been working on it for a little while, probably about 2-3 weeks. So let's blow this thing up. Let's go into single player of my creative world mode here, and you can see this is part of the mod I'm still working on. We'll talk about that later. It's not supposed to be music notes up there. That was just kind of a temporary particle effect I threw on there to see if particle effects were working. But the Commodities mod is an economy mod that essentially turns items into valuable items that actually have a value. Anything that's a commodity, just like in real life, a commodity is a raw resource that can't be crafted directly. The Commodities mod will create a value for it. Not only will it create a value, but it actually has a moving system of value that it'll increase in value and decrease in value based upon how many transactions, purchases and sales of that commodity in Minecraft there are. So as people buy more of a certain commodity, it will put a higher demand on that commodity and make it more valuable. And as people sell off a lot of a certain commodity, if people aren't buying that commodity, then it will actually decrease the value of that commodity. So it's much harder to take advantage of the economy repeatedly using one commodity, because if you just shove a bunch of one commodity into the market, essentially the value starts plummeting. So the idea here is to make it super simple. I'm going to close this down. Is to make it super simple for people to trade and put value on items, but also for those items to have a flexible scale based on the market. There will be more, in-depth algorithmic changes to the way that the commodities market actually works. But right now, it's changing every 10 or 20 seconds for testing purposes. It'll really only change once or twice every Minecraft day. Probably 2 times every Minecraft day. But right now, an egg has the potential of changing price every 10 seconds, just for testing. So, for example, anything that could be collected but cannot be crafted directly is a commodity. Like dyes are not a commodity because they're crafted out of flowers or out of other items. Lapis lazuli is, though, for example, because it has to be mined directly and it can't be crafted in itself. So you'll see even things like logs and other things have a commodity value. Seeds I haven't put into there yet, but we might make those a commodity. Sugar, bone, for example, is a commodity, and bone meal is a commodity, and that is one I kind of went back and forth whether bone meal is actually a commodity or not. The great thing is that when I wrote this whole system, we designed it in a way where everything's configurable. So it's even if you want to change or add other mods or add other items to the commodities market, you can do that from the configuration file. So the first part of the commodity system was obviously building a value scaled system, a real economy that goes up and down based on the transactions in the system, and all of that's done. Everything that I thought initially was a commodity, and I might change those later, has been set up with a value and is currently going up or down, either randomly or based on transaction value. Now, there will be other greater events that happen that are more story-based events that will integrate into that system later, which we haven't done yet. And then, there'll be other things, and here's a good example. These 3 items on the bottom here on my screen are different kinds of packages, and you can put commodities into a package. It's like this nether quartz here. Let's take half of it and throw it in there. And this is a 1-day package. This is an overnight package, so I'd get paid for it tomorrow, Minecraft days. So I'm going to ship this commodity out. Now we're going to set the time because it picks up commodities once a day, and that's configurable as well. But we're going to do... we're going to set it to 7,500. At 1,800, it will pick up this package and sell that nether quartz, essentially. Well, it'll ship it. It won't sell it. It won't sell it till another day. That package, being an overnight package, will arrive in a day, and then I'll get paid for it. For example, this right here is a 3-day package. And a 3-day package, and you'll notice one will get picked up. This one will not get picked up because it doesn't have anything in it. Or at least it shouldn't get picked up because it doesn't have anything in it. This one will get picked up because there's 32 nether quartz in it. There it goes. Bam. Got picked up. It said it shipped the 1-day package with 32 items worth $174.81. And in a day, it will pay me out for that money that it owes me. And all those transactions are managed through a service, and then all the data for that service, the transactions themselves, are managed in world data. So this was a learning process to get this far even, but I'll give you a little background about me. I'm an architect. I used to develop large-scale enterprise applications for insurance companies and for the government, and I've done a lot of programming. So a Minecraft mod, I thought, well, how hard could it be, you know? But surprisingly, Minecraft has been pretty challenging. I think a lot of that's because there's a lack of documentation on how to do certain things on the Forge platform with certain versions of Minecraft, and they've tried, but there's just not enough examples out there to really lead you through everything. You got to dig around for those examples, and I think the real challenge with doing Minecraft mods is actually just finding the information that you need to find to accomplish what you want to accomplish using the best practice available. Being an architect, I can generally tell you if something's a good idea or not, you know, architecturally. So I do have an advantage with understanding of how to avoid implementing bad code. But, you know, in Minecraft, the right way is often controversial, and I think in different scenarios, arguable. So our package here didn't get picked up because this one didn't have any commodities in it. Let's throw a couple of these in there, and that'll get picked up tomorrow. So that's a 3-day package. This is a 2-day package. This is an overnight package. The difference is you can see a 3-day package holds 3 rows of items. A 2-day package holds 2 rows of items, and a 1-day express package or an overnight package holds 1 row of items. I think that was just kind of, you know, one of the limitations I threw in there to, you know, add a little bit of a little more flair to the reality of it, that, you know, an overnight package had to be lighter and you couldn't ship as much in a 1-day format. But I think that in the end, you know, this is probably all I'm going to have. I think that this is enough, these 3 packages for the shipping. So far in the commodities mod, we've got, you know, commodities mapped out and configurable. We've got 3 different package types. We did have that box that I said we'd talk about later, this box over here, which is actually a chest that just gets picked up nightly, just like the packages, but the packages actually get destroyed when they get picked up. They're like a temporary thing that just holds the thing until it's shipped. This is actually a chest that remains permanently, and you don't have to recreate every time. That gets picked up nightly. The little musical notes, well, that's supposed to happen it's not supposed to happen all the time. It's kind of broken right now. But that's why it's called the Express Sales Chest. Every night it'll pick it up and it'll pay you instantly for those items. So that is another aspect of the commodities mod I'm working on. So just so you can see my package here, that's the 3-day, that's the 2-day, and that is the priority. So, yes, I'm kind of proud of my texturing because I'm a real crappy artist. So I didn't do half bad on these, just to say. I am looking to see here if you know, where I'm gonna go next with the packages. I think for right now, for the first release, that's about it. I'm not sure if there's anything more I'm gonna add. I will try to complete out this chest before the first release version, just to make sure that it's all working and well. You can see the music notes aren't going right now. The music notes are supposed to appear an hour before pickup time and end right when it gets picked up. The timing's not accurate on it right now. I don't know what I screwed up there, but something's not right with it. So sometimes it's just going off when it shouldn't be. And I will go through that code and fix that. So the other thing that I've been just starting to work on, and this is where I'm at right now with development, is a shop that you can actually buy commodities from. And the idea here will be these will be a randomized items that change daily, you know, maybe 10 or 20 items, 10 or 20 commodities in different, you know, in different quantities. And then, like, every day, a few of those commodities will be bought up and a few more will come in to replace to replace them randomly. This is a shopping bag. This will be the shopping bag where you actually, you know, take money. Like I say, I want to buy a diamond and, you know, or I want to buy, you know, 2 diamonds. I don't know. This isn't working exactly right because I've had a lot of bugs with trying to figure out how containers and UI works, and it's been a learning curve on this, even for a seasoned developer. So I've been working on it. So far I've got it where it actually is treating these 2 inventories separately, and there are just some bugs with the drag and drop handling that I'm not happy with. Like, I'd like to be able to click multiple times and stack them up here and then drop them here. And right now, clicking them multiple times is not doing that, so I got to work on some of that code. And then, you know, clicking here doesn't always seem to work either. I'll grab one and then I click here, but it doesn't always seem to put it in there. Now it's working fine. I don't know. You know, I'm still working on the UI here, but the idea is this is a shop that you'll be able to purchase commodities with your money. Your money, like for example, I can type wallet in the command here. And you can see I have $40,483.38. I'm a wealthy dude, but you know, I developed it and gave myself as much money as I wanted. So, you know, but the commodities, that was all just testing the commodities market. Obviously, I'm gonna, you know, have to play with this a lot more to try to balance out how much you can make and how much things are worth. I made random guesses based on, you know, what I thought things were valued at. Eventually, I might even make it so the value of items that are built from commodities changes based on the total ingredients current value for that recipe. That might be a little more complicated, but it wouldn't be a calculation done in real time. It would, you know, there'd be like a thread running every so often in the background that went through and did them all. But yeah, just a lot to do, a lot to consider. So next thing is get that shop working. We've already got a few commands working inside the game here, and that's actually like the wallet command and those things. Why am I not able to move now? I don't know. For some reason I'm stuck. Something's happening with the controls. But anyways, so that's it. I think my keyboard turned off. I think it's dead. Hang on, let's plug in the keyboard. Nothing like having your keyboard go out on live stream, huh? Bam. Nothing like being prepared for your keyboard going out on live stream. Alright, there we are. So, yeah, let's see here. I'll show you. So far, we've got the shop command. We've got the wallet command. But we've also built a couple other commands, like I think, what is this? Send money. So I've got the send money command. And I can actually say like who to send it to, right? And then how much money to send them, like, you know, $500. So I gave myself $500. You know, you received $500 from Dev. You gave Dev $500. Those messages are just the message going to the person that sent it and the person received. So you have the ability to send each other money by, kind of cash app each other, which is kind of nice. Right now Dev's the only person in the world, and that's me, because this is, a development environment. But you'll actually have a list of names of the people that are currently on there, so you'll be able to, cash app people money. And that's all. That was the first one I did. Then I did the wallet command, which allows you to see how much money you have. And then I was working on the shop command, which actually brings open the shop. And like I said, this shop is the, world shop, and it will be a randomized, like 20 items. And when one of those items gets bought out, a new item will be randomized in its place, type of thing. And then I will also be creating physical shops in the world that are more themed specifically around certain things. There'll be like a gemstone shop and, a carpentry shop and things like that. And actually the kids are going to design those shops as structures in Minecraft for me to programmatically inject during world generation. So fun stuff to come. A lot of cool stuff. Let's go back to the code here. Let's stop our client. Actually, there we are. And that is the overview of my Minecraft mod. So next time I get on live here, I will probably start showing you guys more of this code base and explaining, the stuff that I've actually coded here, all these different classes, for our commodity system, as well as the way I'm capturing events through Forge, and just some of the basic challenges that I've come across, even in this small Minecraft mod. It's just this is going to be different content for Liquid Fungi. We do a lot of stuff here, and one of the things that me and the kids thrive on is new projects in science and tech. And Minecraft, I feel, is not only a great educational gaming platform, but there's a lot to learn from the corporate mistakes that the company made, and the coding choices that they made. And I think there's a lot to learn when you look at Minecraft as a whole, both as a product, and Brantley just walked in the live stream, as a product, close that door, thank you, and as a game itself. So check us out next time on live stream. We will be talking more about Minecraft 1.16.5, Forge mod, the Commodities mod, the Economy and Commodities mod that I'm working on. Not yet released, but we'll be releasing the first version here within the next couple weeks. Mainly because I ain't got a lot of time to spend on this thing, folks, and I'm going to have to crank it out. I've got other fish to fry, other live streams to do, things like that. Take it easy, guys, and thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a follow. We do a lot of different stuff here at Liquid Fungi.